All right, so a bunch of you have been asking how do you play Blue Jay Way, and thanks so much for your comments and just like wanting to know how to play it. It's one of my favorite songs too. I'm not really sure where to look at this thing, but anyway, I'm going to show you how to do it. It's not too gnarly. It's for the most part standard tuning, except for you're going to actually drop the E on the 6th string here all the way down to a C. So here's D right here. And now you're going to go lower than that and match it to the C on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. So you get this really just like low C tone. And then the chord shape that follows after that is going to be a C major 7. So you're going to leave your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and you're going to add your 2nd finger to the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and then you're just going to kind of run off of that shape. And that's going to be a C major 7 with a really low C in the bass. So it sounds like this. Kind of has that sort of dreamy, deep, dreamy vibe. And then after that, you're going to start the song. So it's going to go. Now this is a tricky one. I'm playing a C major 6 by pinning down strings 4 and 3 with my middle finger alone. So I'm not really sure how else to show you that except for I kind of rock it down like that. What you're trying to do is pin the note on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, which makes it a C major 6. So you've got, and then you're going to add your 1st finger like for a regular C chord. Open on the 2nd, first, and then you're going to add your 1st finger to make it a true C major, and then you're going to take it back off and add your 6th again. I screwed that up. So it's going to be. There's the 6. And then add the D on the 3rd fret 2nd string with your pinky finger here. And then back to. Add that 6, and then I add a tritone, which is my pinky, to the 4th fret of the 4th string to create some dissonance, because as you know, this song is very dissonant. And then I resolve it to the C major 7, and then back to the. And I'm leaving my 3rd finger on the C the entire time. So this doesn't really leave. That's sort of a constant. So again, it's the pinky on the 4th fret. You're adding what would be an F sharp technically. And it gets that really interesting sort of dissonant tone. The reason I tuned the C down was to create that sort of Indian music raga vibe, which is pretty cool because I know George Harrison was really influenced by that. So that's kind of why I went with that low C, because it just sort of like drones over everything. Oh, that was kind of cool. Anyway, so yeah, that's the intro. That's probably the gnarliest part. And then the song is so oddball, you kind of got to start doing this other stuff. So it's going to be 1st finger on the you got this, and then it's 1st finger, 3rd fret, 5th string, and then you're going to kind of map out the melody, which is a very dissonant melody, and it's going to be, you're going to hit those together and then reach your 4th finger out to like a pentatonic, but you're going to reach out to this E flat here, so it's C, E flat, and then you're going to try and mute the 5th string and hit 6, and then your middle finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, which is going to be. So that's the. There's a fog upon LA. Again, and my friends. You could probably get that in there too. That. And then it's gonna go. You get really dissonant, and then it's. That's going to be moving your first finger to the 1st fret of the 4th string, and you're going to go. And you're going to resolve there. So 1st finger, 4th string, 1st fret, out that pentatonic to a F sharp, and then down to the 3rd string, which is going to be an A, and then back to the C major 7 to resolve, because there's just a ton of dissonance. So that whole thing is, again, going to go. That C major 7, but I refingered a little differently with my 1st and 2nd fingers. So. Back to the. Does it again. And then it's all the same basically from there on out. And then I usually just tag it with. There's that 6. First finger to the 1st fret of the 4th string, and you kind of leave that C. It creates some nice dissonance there. So if any of that wasn't clear, didn't make sense or whatever, I'm happy to go back over it. Just shoot me your texts. I'm happy to do whatever didn't make sense again, but and I'm happy to do other videos too, because I love music like all of you. All right, thanks, and looking forward to the next video.